What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody. Look, let's turn our attention once again to the luckiest man on the face of the globe, one Kevin Feige, who I've said for the longest time that this cat was just lucky to be where he was at the time, where the superhero genre was, and having the talent around him that he had. It made him look like a genius, all right? When you have Robert Downey Jr. starting your whole universe off playing Iron Man, great job on the casting with that. But then you got Jon Favreau, all right? You got Louis Leterrier, you got Kenneth Branagh, Joe Johnston, even Joss Whedon, all right? Even Joss Whedon. When you had that heavyweight lineup of great, talented directors, along with some good writers, and then you follow it up after you finish up with the first phase, and then you bring in James Gunn, and then you bring in the Russo brothers, and the whole time you got like Ike Perlmutter kind of lording over this whole thing that you guys have put together. Of course, Kevin Feige is going to look like a genius. Oh my God, look at all of this great talent that you assembled. But at the end of the day, man, you see what Kevin Feige is when he's by himself, okay? This is what Kevin Feige is doing when he's by himself. Trash, flop, epic fail, flop, trash, and it's been like this for the last couple of years. See, this is the problem. Everybody gave Kevin Feige all of this credit, and the reality is the brother don't know what he's doing. He has no idea at all what he's doing right now, and that's why the MCU is in a mess. And when you start thinking, okay, they're getting ready for Spider-Man, another big Spider-Man movie in Brand New Day. They're getting ready for Doomsday, and they have this giant lineup of chairs and all of these actors and everything else, and you're starting to think, okay, what is the MCU right now? I'm telling you right now, the MCU is just a hodgepodge of nonsense. And these headlines, they kind of highlight that. Let's go to this. The Direct. 10 MCU post-credit scenes that went nowhere so far. Yeah, we used to build off of the post-credit scenes. One post-credit scene, like, where's this leading? Where's this going? They got like a whole laundry list. Guardians 3, Eternals. Eternals got a couple of them, right? Moon Knight, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, bringing in Charlize Theron. I thought that for sure they was going to go somewhere with this. 3 years, nothing. They've done absolutely nothing because Kevin Feige don't know where he's doing. This nonsense with Shang-Chi, all right, bringing in these little Force ghosts, Bruce Banner and Captain Marvel. Nobody knows what's happening right here. They haven't followed up on it. This one's been 4 years. They have no idea what they're doing. It's just a whole lot of, hey, you set this thing up. Where's this going? They don't know. Kevin Feige has no idea what he's doing, all right? And then you come here, Mark Ruffalo breaking his silence on Hulk's Spider-Man Brand New Day return. And basically, what is he saying? I don't know if I'm going to be in it. I'm still waiting to hear. I haven't read a script yet. So you got that. You got Ryan Reynolds pretty much saying the same thing. He hasn't stepped foot on the Avengers Doomsday set, downplaying Deadpool's return amidst fan speculation. That's what they have right now. That's the best that Marvel can give us right now. Tom Holland's coming out saying, I'm using the internet to find out what the fans want. Like, what do you guys want to see in Brand New Day? You know, that's been my driving force in pitch meetings. Oh, I'm going to the internet to see what fans are talking about. Wait. Hold up. Time out. Tom, you've played Spider-Man 6 times in the MCU. All right, starting back in 2016, which is like 9 years ago. So you've been playing Spider-Man for 9 years, and you mean to tell me that you don't know what the fans expect from Spider-Man, the character that you're playing? You're going to the internet to try to figure this out? Hey, I wonder what the internet should tell me about how I should be playing this character. Why are you going to the internet? Why don't you read a comic? Why don't you pick up some comics and dive into the character? Instead of just, like, look, he's trying to shortcut it. He's trying to speed run it. Just ask the fans what they want. No. You go in and read the character and interpret the character for us. That's what we want actors to do. Look, I like listening to the fans. Don't get it twisted.
Listen to the fans.
But I still think that the actors have a bigger responsibility to tap into the characters that they're playing and not just ask the fans, all right, man, what y'all want to see? What y'all want to see, I'll go and do that. Because it seems like you don't really know what the character is or who the character should be. And he probably has been hearing that people are not happy with his performances as Spider-Man, as Peter Parker. I think his Peter Parker is worse. Like, stop talking to the fans when it comes to that part. You know, yeah, we weren't certain storylines to come out and everything, but in terms of your performance, just read the comics. Read the comics. That'll tell you everything you need to know about what Spider-Man should be. Look, and then we get to this one, speaking of actors. Wonder Man will be a celebration of the profession of acting. So now these guys is basically going to be jerking each other off talking about how big these actors are. It's a celebration of acting. That's what we're getting out of Wonder Man? No, thank you. No, thank you. Look, I should go ahead and just drop the damn trash right now. This thing come out in December. I should just go ahead and put trash. Nobody's here for that. Yeah, and then you got Channing Tatum out here saying fans aren't ready for Doomsday. It's going to melt your brain. I'm like, bruh, these people are so disconnected from the fan base. These cats are so disconnected from the fan base. They think they understand the fans, but they don't. If you actually go to his quote, where is it at? All right, so he's talking about Deadpool and Wolverine. I came to set, I've seen Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, but I hadn't seen Hugh as Wolverine. Then I show up on that set, and then I'm Gambit, and I felt like I'm cosplaying my childhood, essentially, and then I look over, and I'm like, there's Wolverine. And I look over, and I'm like, it's Blade, it's Elektra, it's everybody. I'm freaking out inside. I'm fully freaking out. And it's the exact same way on Avengers Doomsday. You just can't understand what this is going to be. Anybody that has loved these things growing up, it's going to melt your brain. It's going to be the biggest thing they've ever done. That is for sure. It might be the most expensive thing they've ever done. But I think the biggest thing that they've ever done is Endgame, and I don't see Doomsday topping that at all. Doomsday is not topping that at all. Like, he's even talking about it like he's outside of it. Anybody that has loved these things growing up, like these things, these characters, these books, these stories, we don't even know what Doomsday is. It's not based on an existing storyline, at least as far as I know. It's just something they came up with. And it sounds like everybody that's involved with it is just like, you know, I'm doing my part, I'm hanging out, whatever. This is like the first time I've heard somebody sound like this hype. But he sounds like, again, he sounds like he's a kid, and that's fine. But he doesn't sound like he knows, like, Marvel that well and what the fans are looking for. The fans are not, I'm telling you, man, the fans are not rocking with this. This is how the fans is feeling right now. This is why I say this man is the luckiest man in the world to have all of the clout and all of the position and all of the big names of all these Hollywood celebrities and the fans and everything. He got all of this shit in his hot little hand. He don't know what he's doing. This cat is lucky as hell. I just want you guys to remember that. Look, what the Marvel Cinematic Universe, in my opinion, is right now, it's all about hype. It's all about speculation. There's no substance to it at all. There's no substance to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They are leaning in on the hype. They're trying to build hype with all of these headlines. All of these headlines. These headlines are meant to do nothing but get you speculating. Ooh, I wonder if he's going to be in it or not. You know, like the actors dropping sound bites and stuff. You know, Ryan Reynolds, oh, I haven't stepped foot on the set. I have no idea. That's basically what MCU is right now. It's a bunch of hype. It's a bunch of speculation. And it's not clear, concise storytelling that's leading somewhere. All right? That we can all say, okay, yeah, we can kind of piece it together. We know where it's coming from. All right? That's basically what it is. It's actors not knowing what the hell the character is supposed to be. These are all headlines just from this week, by the way. All right? I'm not going back in, you know, like 4 or 5 months ago. This is all this week. Every time you see it, it's like Marvel is lost right now. They have no idea where they're at, what they're doing, and they don't have any direction. They're not moving forward with confidence. With the first 3 phases of the MCU, what did you have? You had confidence. Oh yeah, these guys know what they're doing. Yeah. All right. This guy right here, that's why everybody was making him the genius. Oh man, Kevin Feige know what he's doing. Kevin Feige knows what he's doing. He's got this thing under control, man, and Kev, we trust. But the reality is that now you see him for what he is. It's all hype. It's all a bunch of speculation. That's why all of the rumor millers, they're making all the money, all the scoopers, right? They're having everybody coming in them, seeing what's happening. What do you know? What do you know? That's the only thing Marvel has left in the tank. A bunch of hype, a bunch of speculation, no clear, great storytelling. They're going to shit can the villain, Kang. They're about to get rid of him. It's like, what happened to Kang? Why don't y'all explain what happened to Kang? Man, we don't know. All right? We don't know what happened to Kang. We're making it up as we go. Instead of having some sort of a direction. It's kind of like what happened with Star Wars. You see it? It's the exact same thing when Lucasfilm took over to Star Wars, no direction. Whatever you want to do, whoa, shit's everywhere. All right? Same thing after we got out of the phases, the first 3 phases, the Infinity Saga. Now, Kevin Feige, hey, you got it all to yourself, baby. What you gonna give us? Yep, this is what you're going to give us. A whole lot of this. It was the same thing in 23. It's the same thing in 24. Same thing in 25. 26 ain't looking no better. Man, anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. Look, I just feel like Marvel has lost all direction. They have no idea what they want to do, and they just trying to juice the people up, juice the general audience up on a whole lot of hype. Let everybody speculate. Who is he going to be in it? Is he going to be in this? And it's like, but I don't care about who's in it and who's not in it. What's the story? Do I care about any of these characters? All right. I don't care about any of these characters. Let me finish it off with this because I thought this was funny. Marvel fans are predicting which characters will die in Marvel Zombies. But if I don't care about the characters in Marvel Zombies, I don't care who dies in Marvel Zombies. I hope the zombies win. Go Zombies. All right, I'm cheering on the zombies, especially take out Yelena and Shang-Chi, because those are the two of the worst characters in the MCU, and they just keep leaning into these cats, especially Yelena. They got to pull the plug on these characters and get back to shit that we like, all right? Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.